Hey guys.
Hey guys.
So I'm Vincent.
I'm Munna.
I'm Manasa.
I'm Alan.
I'm Yashika.
I'm Hanif.
So we'll be giving you a brief introduction about our university.
Let's go.
Guys, so I'll be giving you a little bit information about our university, our university's MBBS program. So our university started this program in 2001 and there was a total of 80 students in the batch, and since then the number of students has increased greatly, and since the past 10 years now there's been an average of 105 students in every batch. So and there's so much diversity in our program. There's people all over from the world. There's students from Nepal, there's students from Sri Lanka, there's students from India, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, there's Malaysia, Thailand. There's so much diversity in every batch, and also in our university there's a teaching department consists of 13,000 people, and the professors, there's 2,000 professors and 3,000 associate professors.
Our medical school has the world's most modern medical facilities and high-tech equipments, which can give international students an opportunity to improve their practical skills in those equipments, such as robotic surgery, which is becoming more common in China and in Sichuan University, and it gives an advanced knowledge in the latest developments of surgery departments.
There are lots of opportunities in Sichuan University, and China is the only Asian country to attend the foreign students to enter into the operation theatre and assist in surgeries. It gives more practice in surgical procedures and surgical equipments, like in gastrointestinal surgery or pediatric surgery as like newborn or OBGY department. For interns, it takes like case departments will be there.
Our medical school has computer-assisted learning to practice surgeries, which is available in very few hospitals in the world. West China Outpatient Department serves more than 7.4 million patients per year and has a capacity of 6,700 beds.
To be enrolled in our university, you need to submit certain documents. Some of the documents are the application form, notarized copy of your highest academic credentials, NEET results, scanned passport information, and notarized physical examination report. Once you submit all these documents, we will process this and you will get the admission letter.
To be eligible to apply to our university, there are certain requirements that you need to meet. First, you need to be 18 or above. Second, you need to produce your high school diploma certificate. Third, you need to have a good academic score in physics, chemistry, maths, and in biology. Fourthly, all Indian students need to produce their NEET certificates.
Next, I want to give you a small idea about our fee structure. Firstly, about tuition fees. The amount is 36,000 RMB per year. And then for the application fee and the insurance fee is already included in the tuition fees. So you guys don't need to pay again. And then for the payment methods, you guys have two methods. For the first one is you guys can pay in our reception directly, and you guys need to pay in Chinese yuan. And then for the second method, you guys can pay by transfer, which you guys need to pay in USD. And then the secondly is our dormitory fee. So here we have three type of room, which is triple room, double room, and single room. And the price depends on the type of the room. And then lastly, I want to mention about the food and mess yearly, which is 8,000 RMB per year, and it depends on you guys.
Scholarship that the university provides that you can be probably eligible for. One such scholarship is the Academics Excellence Scholarship or the 543 Scholarship. This scholarship, I myself is a student who has gotten this scholarship, and this scholarship, the first place students will get a amount of 5,000 RMB, and the second place students will get an amount of 4,000 RMB, and the third place students will get an amount of 3,000 RMB. So just meet the basic requirements and you'll be there are really high chances of you being eligible for this scholarship. Each year at least 70 students from every batch gets the scholarship, every batch together. That means 12 students from each batch is eligible for the scholarship. The eligibility for the scholarship is decided by the merit performance.
So there is another scholarship which is called One Belt One Road and Sister City scholarships, which you guys can eligible for. And then frankly speaking, this scholarship is very helpful for your study in China because the amount is very big, which is 20,000 RMB per year. and you guys can have this scholarship for 4 years in a row. And I myself, I'm the one of the students who is eligible for these scholarships. Now let me tell you what is the basic requirement for this scholarship. Firstly, you guys must have come from the eligible countries, and secondly, like as we mentioned before, you guys must have good studies, good behavior, and you guys don't have a warning letter. And then basically the meaning of the scholarship is to order to motivate the students to study more, to learn more, like that.
Yeah. So emergency situations here in Sichuan University may happen to anyone. So we need to follow the rule to avoid the situations. Suppose if it happened like for my brother, like he made an injury for hand, so he was so worried. But like our university helped with an insurance card, so need not to worry. So he need not to pay any money to that one. So he just like, I was so worried like whether he have to pay money, but university helps us a lot.
The university organizes various cultural events and activities in which you can participate, such as this year we organized the university's 124th cultural event, and we also organize other educational promotional events and seminars.
Our university offers an opportunity for all the students to go on a bus trip throughout the various locations throughout the Sichuan province. In order to have fun, you can learn about the Chinese culture and you can adapt to the new environment in the China.
So now let me tell you about our campus facilities. First, we have a library. Library is open every day and we can borrow books from there and we can study there also. And next we have a reading room which we can study also there. And then next we have a laboratory which is for our experimental course. And next we have a canteen which is open every day also and open like for our breakfast time, lunch time and dinner time. And next we have a track, and then we have a court for basketball court, volleyball, tennis and track. And last but not least, we have a swimming pool.
Our university holds an annual sports meet for all the batches where students work together with their respective batch and against the another batch in a fun and competitive way. Here you can play whatever sports you need, whatever sports you can, and you will get a medal for the better performance.
We know that many families are very worried for sending their daughters abroad to study, so we just want to tell you that it's very safe and friendly for all girls inside and outside the campus.
Hey guys, about the dormitory regulation. Dormitory regulation require us to safe and comfortable for everyone.
And we are supposed to abide in all the rules and regulations as suggested by them. And we are supposed to avoid all the fire hazards such as candles, incense sticks and other things that are used for the prayers and stuff.
And then the other regulation is such as the boys cannot enter the girls' room after 11, and then the outsiders also cannot enter the dorm. So we can make sure that the dorm is very, very safe for everyone.